for the streets. Y'all learning ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun. I was not the one to change. I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. Wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything.
Open Netflix. I'm up.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants.
Got something from here too?
Kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Marion Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Looking to his running back incomplete. Play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he stops almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. 59. Hey, count. 5-9. Go.
It's Herbert once more. Escapes the pocket. At the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Set.
intercepted. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Dose of hurry-up offense here.
Moves to second and goal.
Let's go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series.
Cameron Dicker.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating with a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Alert. Cook right. Cut.
Second and 8. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
There.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice game there as he's down by contact.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Alert. Good job right there.
Once more, it's Wilson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Russ is cooking again. That's caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Soft lane, quick call out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Touch 50.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Strike. 14. Booker team. Start.
Russ now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish off their opening drive. And no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Go here, yeah, Barry.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hampson to open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react, the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth, when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, go Lion. Ram.
From the 42. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Herbert quick out wide, complete. It's a race down the right side. To the kicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away.
Thanks, Bear.
Returnable from the 1. Things going well so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
On first down, it's Wilson. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, here's Russ. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Russ. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt.
Listen, throwing time. You just fucking stupid.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
The 17-yard line.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Hey, alert. Good job right there. Hold up.
Working inside the red zone. That's caught in the 4. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Front left.
Cook reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants tie things up at 14.
You got picks, bro. That's 2 picks for next.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
That's good.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Lion.
He had it for a moment,
Yes.
but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Catch the fucking ball.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun give to Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play actions, and keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 22, and it brings up an LA first down.
Set. Delta. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
21. Hey, go Lion, Lion, Lion. Go. Go, go. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Ready?
Here we go, 2nd and 9. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Short pass brought in.
I'll put the covers fucking down.
Just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants facing a deficit near the break. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And this is headed the wrong way. We're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Caught inbounds downfield. And he taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 26, and the Giants will have a first down. Trying it left side with Cook. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones in the mountains are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Wilson, a quick throw, complete. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Yeah, this is Cook. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Herbert on first down. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down throw from Wilson. One's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, Kilo. 19.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escaped the block. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. His final shot in the hand will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Slow love. Ridiculous.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
New York Giants.
This is ahead for about 5. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Here's 2nd and 5. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown.
I told you we got to do an affirmation. I still didn't do it.
Gano for the PAT. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard. We're going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
Put the man on.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Mario Hampton. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion and a premium in this league.
That's a touchdown, bro.
Into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
This
Worst
QB
switch kick I've ever seen.
That requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's Hampton on second.
Oh, my God. Just the wrong fucking right.
Behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Herbert now to throw on third. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He's going to have this one down to the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, Ram. 21. Crowd right. 5-9. Go. Ready.
Herbert. He brings it in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow the lead to 7. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at 29. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. With the elite guys, they've got that speed. They can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Wilson on first and 10. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Once more, it's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. He finds Neighbors right side.
Yes, buddy.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Good job right there. Good.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Wilson now from the gun.
Bro, what are you doing over there, bro?
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and
Look at
goal.
the, I see the.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Dumps it off to his running back.
Bro, you don't stop the nigga.
The Giants shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Wilson throwing for it. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game.
This nigga hit sticky and bounce. I should read.
Down to a 2-point difference.
Wrap the nigga up, bro.
Send the kick away.
CPU, y'all be on some bullshit.
Has this at the 6. And he takes the return out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Finds McConkey. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he's going to work it in for
All right. Is that serious, my boy? Don't be that serious, Joseph.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. Has a hole left, room to run. He kicks it in for the Los
This is
Angeles
my shit back.
touchdown. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Jukes one defender. Finds some space. He's past the
I'll
30.
stick it to that nigga, bro.
And nearly to the
You gonna bring that
35-yard
shit
line
back.
before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Wilson to the air. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
No.
Throwing again is Russ.
It's dead, man. No.
He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 20
All right, though, sorry.
on that play.
Daddy, sorry.
Good enough for a New York first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
His running back hauls it in deep right. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
Cool down. I'm fucking that shit up. Shit weak. That's cool down. Shit. Join these fools.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Run it. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Fair. Good, guys, 4 down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to run it down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants have cut into a 3-point game here in the 4th. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running it with Hampton. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. You didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Him super dive like that.
Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down.
That's crazy. Nigga, dog.
That just goes to show you
Jump
can't
past.
take any completion for granted. Even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
You did some weird shit.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete
That's
pass.
what it is.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle.
Slow ass.
Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Chargers 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Set. Well done. Let's go.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Black 80, black. Hey, ram. Hey, camping. 5-9. Hey, real.
Now Herbert again. Down he goes. The Giants got to it.
I'm gonna block that shit.
That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead to 7. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. Juke the defender. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
36 power.
Russ now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Completed to his running back. Takes out a one-stop. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Touch 50.
Wilson now, first and 10. He sends this one to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants down by only 2.
This could be the big fix everything, bro.
That's some good old-fashioned play.
I can't put you niggas go where.
Elementary school. Find the fastest kid. Let him run.
Let's see what Wilson has planned here. 2-point try coming up.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Front left. Right.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So a field goal would win it for him now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Please, brother.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
80. 5-9. 12. Let's go.
First and 10, Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ram, go. Hey, Ram, go. Crowd right.
Herbert from the gun. This one off to him. He's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
You just got to love that angle. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break up from standing.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So what that means 3rd down coming up.
That's crazy.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Chargers lead by only 2.
That is crazy. I gotta wait for them niggas to sit. I gotta wait for them to drag a safety way on the other side of the fucking
Here they
field.
come. This is 35. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete.
I ain't got no man downfield, bro.
Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
That is crazy, bro.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go! 18 Cardinal. 5-9.
Hurry up.
Running it after the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to line of scrimmage. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So 3rd down, Giants trotting out 60 Bs in the dime set. Dropping just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From 37 yards in the right hash.
Field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away.
Bro, kick it out of bed. Okay, kick the shit out of fucking end zone.
And that one hit the landing zones first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. He'll look to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Deflected. They couldn't bring it off the tiptoe, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end.
Take that last pace.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand.
Fuck it
All
up for my
across the country, feels like you're playing in the morning. You play from a lot of these. It is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from New York.
Yeah.
No. What do you think you do? That's why I told you to take that. Turn around. Okay, this my food on the bed. No, I see mine. Huh? On the bed? Okay. You gotta stop doing that shit.